And to Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. And I got some really good content for you guys. First of all, make room, make room. The Virgos are about to enter the building. Okay, the Virgos are about to enter the building. Shout out to all my Leos, but the Virgos are about to enter the building. It's an Aquarius full moon coming up. My moon sign is in Aquarius, so I'm feeling really good. I'm really great. So let's just jump right in, you guys. This video is going to be about certain environments hold certain code, aka programming. All right, now we're just gonna exercise this thought for a little second. I want to do more videos like this where it's not so, y'all know I like to go deep. I like to break things down, full length hour videos, but what I'm gonna start to do is these shorter videos, and then when I feel guided to do the longer ones, I will. Announcements really quick before I get into this. You heard the topic. We're going to be talking about certain environments holding certain code, aka programming, aka frequency. Okay. Announcements. We will be having a Lionsgate group ritual. Get your spots. It's going down. If you didn't get your golden ticket, it's only 13 spots on the ritual. I believe it's only about 8 spots left now. So go ahead and get your golden ticket. Get your golden ticket. At the end of this video, I will put the picture of the golden ticket up for you guys so you can see it. And we're doing a seduction ritual. I have not posted the seduction ritual yet, because it's for a reason, right? But we're doing a seduction ritual for the full moon, and I'm a full moon in Aquarius. We're gonna break down that energy, but Aquarius moon signs were very seductive. Aquarius is a sign that can be very seductive and mysterious and elusive, you know. So, and my Lilith is in Leo, so boom. Okay, we're working with some energy that I'm very familiar with, and I can seduce a man by looking at him. I could seduce a woman if I wanted to. Okay, so I said what I had to say. All right, if you guys are interested in any of that, you can go ahead and text 770-666-2466. All right, everything you need to know will be down below in the description box. Now that we've got through the announcements. Certain environments hold certain code, aka programming, aka frequency. Now, I want you guys to always remember, a lot of times when people are teaching you information, naturally your brain, and it's really your ego that wants to feel comfortable, wants to feel at ease, will try to make it seem like you've done everything, you know everything, right? So when that tries to combat this information with fear programming and things like that, remember to stay open-minded, okay? Now, I say that because a lot of people like to take information and only look at the negative aspects of it, and they don't realize, or they forget to remember that everything has polarity, which means that it's a positive and a negative to everything. And of course, my positive could be your negative, and your negative could be my positive, all right? So keep that in mind as well. Right? Different laws and energy serve different people. So if you go into, and this is another thing we speak about, paradigm blindness. Some people will have a paradigm blindness where, what I mean is, just like a rich person going into the hood, they have a paradigm blindness of always being in a rich area. So it could be kind of scary for them going in the hood. They're confused, like, what? Oh my God, I don't want to be here. Somebody who's from the hood going into a rich area, it could be kind of scary for them. Why is this? Do you guys really think that these things are just happening by mistake? No, they're happening by design. It's not by mistake that poor people don't want to go into a rich area and feel uncomfortable. It's not by mistake that rich people don't want to be in a poor environment, right? It's by design. Now, with us knowing this information, we're going to go a little bit further, right? We're not going to just be like, oh, why would they do that? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Now that we know that they're doing that, we have to see where it is that we would like to align ourselves with, or where it is we would like to code, what kind of information we would like to code ourselves with, because we're like a computer, right? What code do we want to put into ourselves? What program do we want to put into ourselves? What frequency do we want to put into ourselves? So this is why we'll look at people like Shira and she'll say, go in the richest zip code if you want to find a provider. Why? Because why the fuck do, oh, excuse me. Why and in what real world do you think that you're going to find a provider in this poor, impoverished community? Stop thinking slow. Like, stop not thinking. Stop being silly, right? A lot of people want to play victim, and this is why they're not manifesting, right? Okay, so say you're not trying to manifest a provider, or say you're trying to manifest a house. You start getting into alignment and frequency with that energy, because code, programming, and frequency is not just environments. It's also actions. What frequency are your actions on? What program are your actions on? And with me making this lifestyle change to be more healthier, to not be, I've also been studying parasites since the beginning of the year, and now I'm kind of aligning myself fully with the frequency, understanding what it feels like and cleansing my body of parasites. But one thing I've really learned is, and I was thinking about the movie Osmosis. I used to love that movie as a kid. Check it out, Osmosis. If they were to program us or do anything to us as a matrix on a whole, where can they hit everybody on multiple environments, which is multiple frequencies? The music and the food. Now, a lot of people know that the music is straight trash. It's bullshit. It's like, even when you listen to the music, certain words, if you decode it, you understand that they know it's bullshit too. They're just trying to get their check. All right? Which we all should be doing. Because when you raise your frequency, also your money usually increases as well. Okay? So this is a good way. This is a good reason for you just to tap in, just because who doesn't want more money? All right? But I want to say this to you guys too, because I'm not going to drag it. I'm trying to make these videos 10 minutes. If you want something, get into alignment with the code of it. Get into alignment with the program of it. Get into alignment with the frequency of it. That may look like you going into different environments. That may look like you starting to change the things that you do. And like I was saying, to piggyback off what I was just saying about the osmosis, they program us through our diets, the food. That's one of the main things. And then when something is ingested, but I want us to think about the music too, because when something is ingested into these portals, the mouth portal, the ear portal, law of persuasion, the parasites going in your body. I literally almost had an emotional breakdown last night because I fasted the day before yesterday. And then yesterday I only had some soup, like some pho. And at the nighttime, I'm like, I was so restless. So, like, I wanted to almost cry because I wanted to have a snack. And I was just looking at myself like, you can't be fucking serious right now. But I was very serious. Did I give myself that snack? No. Good job to me. Clock it. Yep. Discipline. But I realized, and I've been realizing through this journey, I'm on day 34. I'm realizing through this journey of eating better, living a more intentional, intuitive lifestyle, because, you know, what we eat is bringing the code too, like I'm telling you. I'm realizing how much society, through me seeing it in myself, because I'm not, like, I don't want you guys to get it confused. I'm not pointing the finger at others and thinking that, oh, I'm just better than, no. I'm noticing through myself the unconscious motivations in society. Because a lot of times, especially in the beginning of my journey, I couldn't understand why certain clients would act like they just couldn't follow the rules. Like, If I'm telling you to do something, just follow it, and I promise it's gonna manifest. But still, people will still have problems following simple instructions. And I'll be like, man, they don't want to manifest. They don't want to manifest. But like, no, they really do. Like, a lot of us really do want to do things that is opposite to who we are currently, right? Me, I'm a person who, I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always worked for myself. I've worked a couple jobs here and there, but I've never been in alignment with somebody telling me what to do. Number one. Never been a good listener, you know what I'm saying, or a good follower. I've been a good listener, but never really a good follower or good worker, you feel me? Always been a good mental observer, paying attention. Okay, let me see how I can do this in a way that is better for me. So off rip, that sets you apart. So if you have that energy of being a follower, being a worker, that's where you're going to have to start to snatch yourself out of that follower energy. How can you do that? Stop listening to the music. I didn't say forever. Relax. Don't cry. Don't fucking cry. I didn't say forever. Stop listening to or watching certain shows that's programming you. That's like, especially like Love Island. I know y'all love that shit. But certain shows that get so over publicity, it's like, it really turns me off from it personally, because just like with the whole government situation, it's like, why do y'all want so much attention? Why is it getting so much attention? Like, maybe I'll chime in later and see consciously what was going on, but I don't like to chime into things that have a lot of, like, and maybe it's just the Aquarius moon in me, but I don't always like to chime into things that a lot of people like. It's just not who I am. But at the same time, it's polarity, right? It's always a balance, because that's hindered me in ways too, where I've had to go back and be like, okay, let me try this. Even though everybody likes it, that doesn't mean I need to be like this loner, because I'm naturally a loner. That I need to be more balanced, right? So let me sum it up, because I'm at 12 minutes now. Basically what I'm saying is, you need to be in a more balanced energy. All right, if you get a more balanced energy, you'll see where your unconscious motivations are. I told you guys maybe a week ago or less than that, I don't know how many days ago, but I told you guys to pay attention to the things that you desire, and also to simplify your life, right? Because a lot of times we think that we need certain things, or we have these impulses, and it's just the parasites fucking controlling the fuck out of us through what we're eating. Like, literally, like, why are my emotions being affected through food? Why am I feeling depressed because I can't eat what I want? That's because a lot of us have made food a center in our life. De-center food. De-center everything else besides yourself. It's okay to be self-obsessed. It's okay to be selfish. This is your life. This is your life. So many times they're telling us, don't be selfish. Why are they telling us that? Because if we become selfish and we actually focus on us, we will actually shift the narrative. We will actually be able to go from being poor to, now I can go ahead and be in a high frequency, rich environment. I could shift my whole life. I could learn new habits. And in turn, with me doing those things and leveling up, transmuting that lower nature and leveling my energy up, I can literally not only bring others, because people that's watching my journey, a lot of times you want to change people change when they see you change. A lot of time, like even now, like so many people been on my line, and I'm not just talking about in a love interest way, I'm talking about in all forms. When you raise your frequency, you get more clients, you have more people want to be your friend. It's just social experience. And everybody who's been overweight or the undesired person in reality, because it's not all about weight. You could been like into occult things, certain things, and like it's more popular now, but it's still shunned upon in certain communities. Like anybody who has been in that experience, you understand that It's a self that you give to the world, and it's a self that you give, that you really are on the inside. And it doesn't matter to show people who you are on the inside if it doesn't benefit you. This is your world, this is your reality. All right, so I want you guys to think about this, and I want you guys to take time to analyze, what environments do you frequent? I remember last year I told myself I'm not going to these certain clubs no more. I'm not going to this certain type of environment anymore because I'm tired of attracting certain things, but I keep putting myself in that frequency. Why is that? Are you tired of it? Are you tired of it? Because why do you keep going into that frequency? Are you tired of attracting these broke dusties? Why you keep going into that frequency? Aren't you tired of not making enough money? Why haven't you created your own way, your own entrepreneurship? Why do you keep working these jobs that you know is not going to work? Aren't you tired of having this lack mindset? Well, why do you keep surrounding yourself with these poor ass people? And I'm not just speaking about poor physically, but a lot of times people that's abundant with a high frequency not going to be poor. People that, even if they are low on funds or in between blessings, and they don't have a lot of money in their account, they're still not gonna look like that because their frequency is higher. All right, so I'm gonna end the video right there. I love you guys, love yourself. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. All right, and don't forget about the group ritual. Let me show you guys so you can get your golden ticket. All right, and this is your golden ticket to the Lionsgate group ritual ceremony. All right, this ceremony will be aligning us with abundant timeline shifts that come with elevation and level upgrades. Okay, we were just speaking about that. It's an alignment. It's that time. Let go of what don't serve you. Stiff on them haters. Okay, period.